Footwork, I'll show you Wednesday.
Okay.
We're just doing number 2.
Oh, okay. You going?
Yeah.
No, that's what we're doing too.
Yeah. We're going to do number 2 again. I know my footwork's foul, but I don't hear the cut.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I put it in the wrong place, you don't have the right angle, so there's no noise.
You can't cover up your camera, then I can't see you.
Now, that's better. Number 2.
So let me see it one time. Doc, let me see. You go ahead.
Trying to see what I can do on this distance, so it's better to be safe.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So when you're here, right?
Cut all the way here.
Boom. Right.
Yeah.
And you
Height.
right. Instead, push this down.
Height. Height.
Can you hear okay, Doc? Can you hear okay? Okay.
All right. Number 2 again.
Yep. So, kneel me. So let's talk just a little bit about the footwork, just as a reminder, as a review, okay? Can you hear okay? All right. So on the footwork, right, moving 1, 2, 3, right? Both feet are going to be straight in line, right? Back foot's going to be up off the floor, hips are straight in line as well, deflecting to the left. When you turn and cut, arm comes up, cut, kiss off, but now, if you look at your new incent, or your new line, your right foot's going to be heel in slightly. Heels are going to be in line with each other. Back leg is straight, cutting, because you have to get the distance, right? Then pivot, Joran Harai, small step. So here, Joran Harai, step forward, and it's almost going to be heel to toe. Cutting kiss.
Okay, sir.
Right? Then push with the left hand. Push with the left hand as you pivot. The knee, your left knee should be behind the right calf here as you turn. Right? Step. Yeah.
So you're not right back where you started, you're about a half a block.
I may not have said the form.
But yeah, I still, I mean, that much would mean to hear the one every time.
Yeah. It's because of the step. If you take a big step here, you don't need it. It'll put you back where you started. But you don't need that.
Oh, at the end?
Yep.
Yeah, because you said take short steps, so you can make the turn.
Right.
Okay, okay.
But you can adjust that when you make the turn here. When you come here and you step, you can adjust where you put the foot.
Okay, okay.
Right? So you're here. You
Oh, I understand.
Yep. And I think that may be some of that flux.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any questions, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Right. So, só um momento.
I-
Só um momento.
Hi.
E, yo, aí, ó, yo.
Yo.
Yeah. Oichiro. For those that are joining us on Facebook, we've got a live feed going as well, so red flashing lights and such. All right. Hey! Go! Go! Hey! So, a review on the footwork?
Hi.
Review on the footwork?
Okay. Do we open the Koraguchi or not on the second step? Or the first step?
First step.
We we still open Koraguchi.
Yes, on each of the fourth, no. On this one, no.
Okay, that's my question.
On this one, no. Right?
Okay. Is it-
One, yeah. Right.
So I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I said it's kind of weird if you open it up.
No.
The Koraguchi and try to do that.
Because because you're making a sudade, if you have it open, you run the risk of clamping your finger in it or breaking something. Yeah.
If you hit somebody, it's gonna come back to you.
So you want it all solid, strike with it, then draw. Is that what that's what you're asking me, right?
Yes, exactly that. Yeah.
Okay. So, your T stance, stepping right, left, just like you're going to draw normally, and then step forward, strike. Heel is slightly in, right? Then back, cut, kote up, right? Right from there, thrust. And this is going to be more forward, right? Rotate back. Foot back, drop. Right foot back to left foot. Height, yeah. Remember on all of these, the foot withdraws. Okay?
Last time.
So last time, muito. Hey! Yo! Oh! Okay, any questions? You good? Anything, Doc?
No, that was my only question about opening the Kwaguchi.
Okay. Okay. So, Yohome? Hey, Yohome? Let's see. This is
You ain't going to
I think. Yeah. So. Me. Yo. Yo. Eat. Yo. Yo. Should have started forward. Should have started forward. Okay, Moichiro. Hey. Yo. Yo. Eat. Yo. Yo. Questions? Anything, Doc? Any questions?
Now we step to the back. When we step to the back, we stand to the back horizontal.
Yeah. So from here, from kote out
I
heel. So the heel is going to start your hip moving that way. The sword follows, then forward. Cut. Right? Remember, heel in. When you take this step up, and you're going to be opposite of the stance that you were in Ippon Nihome. Heel in, heels are in line, weight slightly forward. Cutting hirakesa. And turn and move. Right? Pick up your back foot, turn and move. Cutting yo kiri. Right? Okay? Moichiro? Okay. Chip. In. Hey. Yo. Yo. In. Yo. Yo. Questions?
Yes.
Okay. Warming? Warming? So, mid. Again. Chin. In. In. Yo. Yo. Yeah, so do the cut, the Hizaki.
Yeah.
Right, do
So
that
my
movement.
question is that the
Yeah.
back, my question is the back foot is flat to the floor or the heel is up?
When you step back,
Yes,
it's flat.
flat, all right.
Yeah, so you're here striking, sugate, right?
Right.
Then from here, you move the legs, just drop the leg out from underneath you, moving back to kokutsu. Okay, kokutsu. And as you move, you're cutting like kesa, but you're cutting into the back of the knee. Right? Then open, bring it around to the hip and drive off of that back leg. Right?
Okay. Now the casino said we don't put the sword against the hip to grab it, right? Well,
I wouldn't.
so when we are here,
Yeah.
we don't let her there and then we go up.
Yeah. So what Doc is asking for those on the YouTube channel is when you're cutting down this way, you're cutting actually at an angle like kesa into the back of the knee. You push the left hand out so that the kisaki can clear the body, bring it around, and then thrust forward. What he's asking is, do you want to brace as you thrust? If you brace it and you're already against them, you're going to have a hard time actually moving forward. So what you want is to bring it around, and then the body, the arms, everything together thrust forward. Does that answer?
Yeah,
Okay. Because of where you are in kokutsu, it's different if I was standing this way. If I'm standing this way and I brace it against myself and I move my body forward, now I have my body weight behind it. But my body weight here is back. Right? So hang on just a second. So with a bulkhead, right? With a bulkhead, right? So you can grab hold of the end of it. Yeah. Not quite 6 feet, but far enough away. Yeah. So from here, if I brace it against myself and I pick my foot up, I can actually move him. I can thrust forward. Right? If I'm here, right, where I'm back, I'm in a kokutsu, I'm back, right? And now I want to try to push forward. I would have to turn the foot, and I'm still going to have a hard time driving forward. Okay? So this one is more like this. Hang on to that. Right? So this one is more like clearing. I want to get the kisaki clear of the leg, bring it up, set it into the waist, and then as I'm bringing this over, I want to drive forward versus trying to brace it and push with nothing but my leg. Does that help? Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, you just won't have enough leverage to do anything with it. So last time Go on, man. Yo! Good? Okay. Questions? Any questions?
No, it's right in the third.
Height, yeah. As your body weight comes forward, height. Okay. For people on YouTube, I'm still working through some of the technical issues with streaming. So as I get more and more comfortable with it, I'll be able to actually, if somebody has a question, we're using an actual software tonight that's not letting me see the chat. So I'm working through some of the finer points on that. Okay? All right. What next? Okay, so Kata is up. Right? Kata is up. So everybody's favorite. So 1歩目。もう一度。はい。OK。Okay. Just a little on the footwork. Right? Right. So the knee, my front knee's here. Right? When you step over, up, moving, Sayabiki, 2. So the right foot is slightly past the left knee, just offline. Right? Cut back at the knee. If your heel in here slightly, when you make the next move, right? Back. Okay? So let me see one time, Scott.
See if I have it right. So the position at the beginning is Kata-hiza, right?
Kata-hiza. Right?
Right? And then the right foot is gonna come.
Yeah, so if I'm cutting you this way, you're gonna be offline. Yep.
Right. So this one goes here,
Right?
and then I cut.
Yeah, so right now, what's happening is you're drawing this way, but look, your wrist is all exposed to, right? So when you're drawing straight up. So you bring this up, drawing up under it, cutting back. You're not blocking, but you want it covering you.
Oh, I see. So.
Yeah, what's happening is you're drawing way out here, cutting.
And then cutting right there.
Yeah, I want to go up, back, right? Back. So moving from here, back, turn, cut. Yeah.
the bottom here. The center.
I don't know. Finish your no-toe.
Okay.
Finish your no-toe.
So now here,
Yep. Drop the right leg back. Get it out of the way. So, okay. So, we're here. How do you up? Right? Someone's moving in to cut. Okay? One, move, cut. Turn, cut.
right.
Where are they at? They're right here. They're right here. Right?
Right.
So I'm not doing anything fancy. There's no fancy chiburi or anything else here. So I take the right leg and I drop the right leg out of the way.
Oh.
So now I have room for the sword to move. And I'm going to be 90 degrees from the direction I started. So once I'm done, step forward with the right leg and turn myself back to my original facing.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay. So you're going to be 90 degrees. You're going to be 45 degrees off of where you started when you make your final cut. You're going to shift an additional 45 to do your no-toe.
Right.
Then you pivot back to your original facing.
Right.
Okay? Okay, going go. In, go, go. Okay,
Right.
questions?
No. Yeah.
Okay, anything? Okay, Nihome. So again, someone is attacking straight over. Right?
Right.
Moving. Yeah, you're going to be going opposite. Go the other way. Remember, yeah, remember I'm backwards.
Okay, so from here.
Yes, height, steps, little, small with the yari. Drop that right leg out of the way. And that should actually put you right back in the position that you started in. Let me turn around and run the other way, Doc, so that you're orienting the same way. Right? And then just let me know if you can see what you're needing to. Okay? All right. Did that help?
Hi.
Okay, because I'm not backward now.
Yeah. Well, this is going.
I got to figure out a way to flip the image.
That's fine. Good.
Okay, either that or I have to start running everything backwards.
So there's two cuts right there, right?
Yes,
So we do two cuts one after another.
yes,
One with the left knee up, and then we switch to the right knee up.
right.
That's the last one.
The first one is like a slashing movement, It's a very small movement forward with the left foot and a slight slash. Then you move your body up, change feet, and now you drop your body down into a good either shomen or kesa. For the form is shomen.
Okay.
Kiriotoshi, kiriotoshi.
Okay.
Right? Okay. もう一度.
はい。
Which way? This way?
Either way.
Okay, I'll turn it face the other way. If you can't hear me, let me know, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the footwork. Okay? Okay, so the first movement is getting off line of the attack. So the attack is coming straight overhead. As the attack comes, you're going to move with your right leg. You're going to move your body over, deflecting. Right? This foot comes up onto the front of the foot, and as it does, you make a slight slash as it comes forward. Then switching, back, which should put you right back in the same kamihiza as you started in. The only exception is you're going to be slightly shifted off of your embusen. Okay? Questions?
Not now.
Anything? Doc, do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it one more time toward the camera, just for anybody that's following along on YouTube. I can't see if anybody's logged in or not, okay? Okay? 3問目 3問目 Yeah, backwards.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I'll talk to it once and then I'll turn around and face the other way, okay? So, tate hiza, or iagoshi, tate hiza, iagoshi. Here, draw, and threaten, right? So, moving forward, right knee pushing forward, step. Yeah, height. Then, same thing again, moving, cut up, y'all kesa, right? Turn, kesa. Yeah. Back. Right. Okay? Okay. All right. I'm going to turn and do it one time facing the other way. Right?
Let's start this way like the rest.
Yep. Right. Too fast, Doc?
Not that far,
Okay, one more time. I'll slow it down some. Draw. Right. Samurai, right? Forward, right. Again, forward, up, down. Step. Okay? Good? Let me see one time. Don't step yet. Point back up. Talk to you. That's it. Now, as you move, you're going to put that knee. That's it. Height. Height. Yes. Height. Questions? No. Good? Okay. So, your home man? Your home man? Everybody's favorite? No, your home man. Kensaw's trying to skip your home man.
No, I just thought we were on 4
Well, okay, they're a little more to your right, and that's it, you're out of the screen, so.
He said if you shift a little more to your right, you won't even be on the screen, so nobody will know. Okay, so the home man. So, one more time.
Timing.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Timing on Mato and jump.
So, moving. Coming over. Right? As you kind of almost like you're bowing a little bit here. Right? You're not really doing that, but here, then coming up, right? Feet down.
Like,
Try to make me do it slow.
it's hard.
He's trying to hurt me, Doc. Okay, so cutting up, cutting yapkesa as you rise, and then cutting kesa as you come down.
Okay.
Right? You okay? Again?
No, he just cut the circle.
Just the knees.
What's that?
The knees.
Oh, yeah.
You're having a lot of fun.
You're welcome. Okay. So. So, the one, let me see you do it one time, Doc, and then we'll wrap it up for this one. Yeah?
But probably the battle. The battle had issues.
Right? Turn. Yep. Yep. It doesn't rotate, so it doesn't rotate until the last third.
Okay.
So coming out, as you're coming up, rotate, cut, and then down. Right? Can you turn that way?
This way
That's fine.
or that way?
Doesn't matter. I just want to see the side. I just want to see the profile. I want to see your feet.
Right there?
Right? No, more. More. Turn.
That way.
Turn the other way. Thank you. That's it. That's it. Good.
Right. More chill.
Do over. Do over.
We lost it too.
So the same way I jump, I land at the same position, right?
Well, remember your feet switch.
Okay. So the left foot look up front.
Well, no. Don't get me wrong. When you're jumping up in the air, you have to try to kick your booty, which means your feet are not going to be in the same place. They're going to kind of switch just a little bit.
Right.
Then make sure that you're landing back in your normal tatahisa. But try to kick yourself in the hiney as you're jumping up.
Well, so they do like this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So they will be. Like
Yes. Just like that. The more you try to kick yourself, the better the jump will be. If you think about jumping, it won't be high enough.
Right.
Yes. Now it's just a timing thing.
Yep.
Right? You want your kesa to be beginning the cut as your body starts moving down. Tricky. I'm still working on it. Yeah, I'm still working on it. So, okay? All right, go home, man. Go home, man.
Right.
So, draw. Eat.
Eat.
Back. Deflecting with the flap. Don't stick your fingers up above the blade. Alright? But you're not, remember, you're not catching their blow here. You're catching the blow on this side of your hand. Deflecting down to the suba. As soon as it passes the bottom of the koshi, you eat. Yeah. Okay? So, moichiro. One more time. So draw forward and cut at the knees. Right? So here, cutting at the knees as you step out. That's it. Then they're cutting over the top. So flat. Make sure this isn't back behind you. It needs to be slightly in front of you. Right? As it deflects, then come in and cut. Back. Okay? So, moichido. Yo! Yo! Okay, questions? Any questions on Gome?
Just cut it to the temple or a little cases in that?
For the form, it's to the neck.
Okay.
Right? But if they're standing, it's going to be lower, maybe into the hip.
Right.
So, what did you get? Did you get Kent's question?
No, I couldn't hear.
He asked me where the target is for the follow-up Kata. All right.
Okay.
The form is to the collarbone because they're kneeling too. We're sitting across from each other. Right? So when I draw a cut, if you think about how I would be sitting, he's across from you, my right knee would be kind of stuck out.
Right.
Right? So what happens is you're cutting for that right knee. They would move back and come forward to cut, but not necessarily in a standing position. Right? So for the form, you cut for the knee, deflect, come right back and cut right to the neck or the clavicle. Right? The other side of that, the practical side of it, is that they're not kneeling if they're standing. Say you went to cut for the knee and they actually stood up as they made their bato, and now they come back forward to cut you. Right? As you deflect it to the side, then you may not be able to reach the neck in a kneeling position.
Right.
So at that point, the target's going to be kote, or if the hip's exposed, you come into the top of the hip girdle, something like that.
Right.
Okay? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Ready? Roll me.
Right.
All right. Your favorite. Roll me. Especially because it's going to be backwards. Eat. Go.
And you see,
Okay. So I'm gonna walk through it one time, Doc. Okay. So someone's cutting straight overhead, stepping in to cut. So they're standing and I'm kneeling. Right? As they do, I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to step across the embusen as I make my bato. Right? So I'm going to bato age, up. So I've moved offline of the original attack. My blade comes down and up, back on the line that they're attacking from. Right? Then push the ha up as I come around. Cut. Back. That's it. 2. A little fancy, a little bit fancy, but there's some really interesting things going on with the embusen and your ability to move around that embusen and stay indexed on where the opponent is.
Right.
Okay? What you'll see a lot of times when people turn doing this, their tsugi is way over here or way over there. It's not on the embusen right where the opponent's attacking from.
Right.
Right? So when you make that turn, yes, it's a little bit fancy, it's a little Hollywood, but if you think about it, the attack is coming, I'm actually moving by cross-stepping off of that embusen and then rotating my hips, koshinei, into a thrust. Right? So when you break it down like that, don't look at it as a practical technique, but look at the fundamentals of what I'm wanting you to do with your weight balance, and your hips and your center. That's really kind of where we're going with this, for this one. Okay? Let me see you one time. Yeah. So right as I'm looking at you is the embusen, is my embusen. Yes. Boom. Remember that if you make the tsuki flat, you run a 50-50 chance of hitting a leg. Does that make sense? And in that 50-50 chance, what is the likelihood you're going to hit something that's going to be important?
50.
Okay. So you want the angle of your thrust coming up into the bladder, or the upward, coming up into the torso. Now you leave the Kasaki right where it is, pivot the ska around using it as a lever, clearing everything out of your way, and then make kesa. As it comes out, you kesa. That's it.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
Tricky, but
No, makes sense.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That one makes sense, that position of the hand and the Kusaki then moving underneath.
Yes. Yep. You're using it as a brace to make sure that nothing's going to be coming to get you, because you're pushing it all up out of the way with a very sharp lever.
Right.
Okay? One time? Okay. So we're going to do one more time. Mochiro.
Right.
Right? So moving. Coming on around. Yaw. Yaw. Back. Yeah, this makes a whole lot more sense if you have a partner. If you're working partners with Vulcan, this makes a whole lot more sense.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
You don't have that disconnect.
Yeah, Wednesday.
What's that?
Wednesday, we'll be there.
Okay. So also, when you're doing yohame, make sure you're not banging your knees on the ground when you land. Yeah?
Yeah.
Make sure you're supporting all of your weight on your feet, your forefoot.
Right.
Right? No heels at all, and no knees.
Yep, right.
Right? Setting the knee down as a brace or as a balance is only an afterthought.
Yep.
Okay? All right.
Right.
Anything? Okay. Anything, Doc?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the live feed now.
That's fine.
I think we've been running for about an hour. So I'm going to sign off on that. You guys can continue to work together for a little bit, and then we'll call it a night. Okay?
Right.
So everybody that joined us on Facebook, it is a growing thing. Trying to get more live feeds out when I get together and put some classes on. For the last couple of classes, we've worked on our in-house Kata, which is a new thing for live feeds. Typically, we don't do that. As I work through the technical part of it, bear with me, be patient. If you see things that I need to work on as far as whatever I need to work on, let me know. But in particular, the sound, the video, if things are being clipped out, any of the digital feed, any of that, let me know. And if there's something in particular that you want us to work on, leave that in the feed as well, in the comments section. What I'm going to plan on doing is starting to put together live feed classes where we're working on the individual rank requirements for each rank, where we'll do a whole class on just the requirements for that rank, so that everybody gets the opportunity to train and to interact. And if I can get the software issue worked out, I'll be able to take comments directly from you guys. So thank you very much, and have a good night.